What's up, everybody? Alex Redshape 411, guys. Thanks for coming back to the channel. It's Friday afternoon, guys, and hopefully you guys having a great day out there. Whatever you guys at, whatever city, state, you guys, hopefully you guys are making money on the streets already. I'm barely starting my shift, so it's about 2 o'clock, and we're gonna go the whole night. But today's topic, guys, I want to give you guys info regarding some comments people have left in other videos, and those comments are regarding driving XL and driving X at the same time, or just driving one platform for Friday nights and the weekends. Okay, guys, and I'm gonna tell you guys straight to the point. If you guys want to have a very successful Friday night, you guys gotta leave every single platform open. Okay, but at the same time that you guys leave everything open, guys, you guys got to use your tools that these platforms offer you. For example, Uber and Lyft, both apps gives you info regarding when are the busiest areas, if there's any concerts going on, if there's any events going on in your area. So you guys got to combine those two things and make sure that you guys are working every single platform that you guys have open. Okay, there's no way that you guys gonna make a very profitable Friday night if you guys only work X or backwards only XL. All right, you guys gotta leave everything open. Okay, now Uber lets you see where you're heading to, how far it is, and Lyft does the same thing, as long as you keep your rating 90% up. Okay, so use your tools, all right, and start working on the busiest areas. Okay, and when it's time for those busy times that you guys have in your surrounding areas, and then use your common sense. Okay, for example, I'm gonna give you guys some examples. Using your tools from Uber and Lyft, if a trip comes in and you see that that trip is for X, okay, and that trip is only gonna give you probably 2 miles from where you at, okay, so 2 miles, we're talking about probably $3-4, okay, but you know that that area, it's busy, all right. So what you guys need to do, you guys need to let that trip go and just wait for the next one. Okay, now if you get lucky, the next one will be an XL trip, and it will be probably for another 10-15 miles. All right, so that's the way that you play with the apps. Okay, and hopefully everybody out there has 2 phones, and hopefully everybody out there is working for both platforms, okay, at the same time. And that's the way to do it. Okay, you combine the 2 apps, you combine the 2 platforms, okay, and then you get to choose the best trip that you think it's common sense out there. Okay, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you see that an XL trip is coming in, okay, but you can see that that trip is only for 5 minutes around there, even if it's an XL, what do you think 5 minutes on XL is going to pay you? It's going to pay you the same thing as an extra trip. Okay, so use your common sense. Okay, let that XL trip grow, okay, and you wait for the next one. All right, but remember, keep your trips, make sure you're counting your trips, because for example, your ratings, they start going down as long as you don't cancel that much. So keep an eye where you're at on your ratings, and then you could make up your numbers from there. Okay, but if you're, let's say for Lyft, you're supposed to be a 90 and above, right? And if you're, let's say that you're at 89, you already went down from your ratings that you're supposed to be, so you can see where you're heading to. Okay, now regarding Uber, the same thing. Okay, if a trip's coming in at 2 in the morning and you are exactly in front of all the main areas where the bars are at, all the clubs are at, do not take those little trips. Wait for the big fish and keep going. Because what's going to happen if you take a small trip, okay? That little small trip is going to take you probably 5-7 minutes away from there, okay? And from some reason, you're going to bump into little traffic because it's, bar scene traffic. And when you try to come back to those busy areas where there were probably bonuses going on, or they were probably, very busy, guess what's going to happen? When you come back in 10-15 minutes, those peak time areas or peak time bonuses, they're gone. All right? And just because you didn't use common sense, or just because you didn't react when you were supposed to react and catch the right trip, you guys miss on those trips. Okay? Now, also remember, Excel doesn't mean that every single trip is going to pay you the big bucks. Okay? So keep that in mind. Lots of people think that every single trip are the big bucks. Lots of people uses Excel because they don't want to roll in a little car because they're very tall, or probably because they got big legs and they're calling Excel. Okay? So keep that in mind. Not every single trip that is coming in from Excel will be 20 miles away or half an hour away from there. So be very aware of that. Lots of people uses Excel just because, they have big legs, so they're very tall. All right, so it's Friday night, guys. Hopefully everybody's gonna work the whole night. There's a lot of events going on here in Los Angeles. Okay? Use every single tool that you have out there in your apps. Look where these events are going to be at. Look what time the concerts are starting. Okay? And regarding concerts, set yourself at least 3-4 miles away from the concert. Okay? On Excel. This means that people around that area are going to be rolling in groups. And this is the range of distance that usually ride in groups. That's between 3 and 5 miles around the concert. All right, guys, you guys take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful Friday out there. Make lots of money, and I see you guys on the next video.